Today is a very special day. Today is my father's birthday. Happy birthday, Father. I remember the days when I was younger. You had a day off and you had long hair. We laid down on the couch and put on the SpongeBob movie. You know, the one where the mermaid people? Yeah, that movie. I remember we watched it so many times, but I couldn't stop laughing. I remember you let me play with your hair, but I fucked it up. Mom had to help me. I remember that whenever we were in the car, you would put on the radio Bruno Mars. I remember you were the one that introduced me to him, and the song was the Lazy Song. I remember when we went to Six Flags for the first, or maybe it was the second when we went to the Halloween one. I can't remember, I keep mixing those days up. Mom didn't want to go on the 250-foot ride, but I did. So near the end of the night, I went on the ride with you. There was no one in line, so we just cut through the ropes. It was funny. We got on the ride and we slowly went up and saw the city. It was dark, but lights. And it was extremely pretty. We saw the stars and it was so pretty. I wrote this down pretty twice. You could tell I won English class. I remember when you and Mom split up for a little while and you went to the RV and we went and got ice cream at For You. And we made jokes and laughed. I also remember putting gummy bears on your leg because we both were bored. It was funny, so I took a photo. I'll put the photo in here somewhere. When you and Mom got back together, you were more at ease. You were happy. I also remember the past, when things weren't going so well. We stayed up around 10 to 11 p.m. watching random YouTube videos that catch our eyes. Or sometimes we would watch Iron Chef. I love the many memories we made, and out of half of your life so far, I'm glad I was there for 15 years of your 42 years. I love you very much, and I love learning from you. Happy birthday, Father. Now that speech of mine is over, let's get on to whatever thumbnail here I'm drawing. So clearly, I was trying to draw my father. I was trying to draw him in the way that I remembered him. Mind you, I did this way before his birthday because it appeared in my mind. And so I did him in the most memorable way I possibly remember him. I clearly did not have the anatomy, or didn't have the right way to draw anatomy correctly. So instead, I just, used an Abyss Paint reference. So, yeah. So what I did was, I did his baggy shirt and baggy pants. They were like capris, but they weren't capris, if that makes sense. And I also remember him, especially during the winter, he would wear two pairs of socks on each leg. He would wear the long ones first, and then he'd put the smaller ones on next. It was kind of funny. I also remember that my dad, his hairline, it's really cool. He has these devil horns. It sounds bad, but it's not bad. His hairline, it's so cool because the farther up, the older he gets, the more the horns take form. It's actually kind of cool. It's kind of I don't know, it's really hard to describe. I also realized that I kind of forgot to put in his tattoos because he has a lot of tattoos. But I didn't want to draw all of them because the tattoos that he had were very detailed. And I did not have that skill, nor the patience, to draw all of them. I just wanted to draw my dad in the basic form that he is. And in case you're wondering why I'm shading him with green, because I remember that forest green was one of his favorite colors. So I'm like, you know what? Let's put this into play somewhere. Mind you, later on it might look like mold. So that does get fixed, hopefully later, if memory serves. Yeah. I also remember that he has like a fuzz. He has fuzz on his... It's not like peach fuzz, it's more like Velcro fuzz. If that makes sense. Like, I remember that sometimes when he would give me hugs and he had like his little Velcro fuzz, and every time we let go of the hug, his beard would like stick to my hair. So then we had to like untangle my hair from his beard, and this would usually happen when he had to like go to work. Yeah. And I also decided that my dad is a golden person, if that makes sense. Like, his skin is a natural gold tone. If he because if you see him, like if you saw him, like his skin is a natural golden tone, especially if he goes in and out, because he works outside, he like exercises and stuff. He also works in the kitchen, which makes him really good at food, and that means we get to go to Flavortown whenever it's his turn to cook supper. It's just he has black hair. Well, okay, so here's the thing. It's not only just, it has every color of hair in his hair. It's really cool. Like, of course his main hair color is black, but if he grew out his beard, you would see brown, you would see ginger, you would see maybe like a streak of violet or something, and of course because he's getting older, he would have streaks of white. And it looked really cool. He had the whole rainbow in his beard. My dad's a cool dad, is what he is. He's a very cool dad. What else? There was more to this. Oh yeah, so dad doesn't normally grow his hair out because dad doesn't like the fact that he has a white spot in the back of his head, so he usually shaves it. But mom told me that he had an afro, and like his hair was so thick that like once the afro hair got like, it wasn't like an afro hair like super curly, but like it was like afro hair where it got really big and poofy and wavy that it eventually got so heavy it flopped down, and mom had to treat him how to do all of that. Oh my goodness. So back to here, I'm doing shading, lighting, and shadowing. Yay, congrats. So then I decided for the background I was gonna do like the different shades of green, but I was gonna keep it in the more foresty theme. Now, here's where I start struggling, and I keep changing my mind. See this line? Guess what? That disappears. It's gone forever. You wanna know what happens here? Yeah, I take this guy, I take a shadow, and oh wait, hold on. It's disappeared. Wait, just kidding. It's right there. We shade that in. Guess what? Now we're just gonna blur the entire man to make everything look cleaner. And honestly, it does. It looks way better. Now here's where I fuck up, because I wrote down 43 instead of 42. So the way our birthdays work, okay? He was like, what, turning 27 when I was born, I think it was? I can't remember. No, he was turning 25. Anywho, whenever the new year passed, he already calls himself the age that he is, which was 42, so I thought he was going to be turning 43. So as you can probably see here, I wrote 43. And then I had to ask my father, ask him, like, are you turning 43 or 42? And he's like, no, I'm turning 42. So that's how this is. And change. So I just realized part of this process, I forgot that my dad has glasses.